era, you'd be surprised. Radiohead Asana, ladies and gentlemen. Kashkawi, karma's good, dude. I can't get over how much the guy we're looking at today reminds me of that guy, Wendell Neesmith. Like, he's so similar, it's weird. L'chaim desu! Okay, look, I get when you people can't see, like, that it's a video premiere and not a stream, but, like, when you're like, what's the song name? And it fucking says the song name on the stream, it's like, I don't know, why don't you watch the fucking stream? You're in the chat, you can leave a comment, why don't you watch the video you're watching? Fuck! Welcome to the stream, I hope you're having a good time. I'm mad, but I ain't stressing. 2 songs, 1 stream. The fucking Spotify thing doesn't even fit the song name. I hate this thing so much. This is such a pile of shit, dude. This is such a... Karma sucks, dude. Not Kashkawi. This is not Kashkawi at all. You telling me to calm down is not gonna make me calm down, chat member. Fuck you. What I need to do is I need to have a fake song title on the bottom. So it like tells you, it like that guy said, it's Phoebe Bridgers. That's right, yeah. This is Phoebe Bridgers, everybody. That's correct. Why should I stay? You and your boyfriend have a great Memorial Day weekend and Pride Month. Well, thank you. I'll tell your dad you said hello. That's right. That's right. I turned it back on you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You don't get to roast me. I roast you. That's right. -2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to have to get up at some point because I have a lavender delivery. It's amazing. They bring bulk herbs right to your house. It's crazy stuff. But that'll be probably a while. They always take a while. Welcome to the stream. For those, you know, the chat is in a fervor today because I opened the stream. Somebody said, this music is so hipster, I now crave vegan tacos and IPA. And it's like, this song has 138 million plays on Spotify. So, like, you're not wrong, but I'm just saying, it's like, it's funny when, you know, because, like, I mean, I could have started the stream with, like, in the airplane over the sea, and that still would have been, like, you know, yeah, it's hipstery, but, I mean, it's very popular hipstery. No, but we had to start with Radiohead because, the fellow that we're looking at today, well, it was funny. I was contemplating starting the last stream that I did. Not the last stream. The stream that I did previously about the foot creep. The feet creeper. Thank you, Radiohead. Very cool. I was planning on starting that stream with the song, like, either Pyramid Song or I Might Be Wrong from Radiohead. And then I didn't. I started it with something else. I don't remember what it was. But then later on in the stream, we found this foot guy, this black Israelite, Japanophile weeaboo, fucking L'chaim Desune, motherfucker. Apparently he's not even a black Israelite. He's just got some kind of bizarre mix of religions that don't even make sense. It's kind of funny. Yeah, he, at one point in his video, his many videos that we were looking at, he had some, the format for this guy is just random text appearing all over the screen. Yeah, one of the things that was random text was Radiohead Asana, which I guess like an asana, it's like a yoga thing. It's like some Buddhist yoga thing. We're going to try to fucking crack the code today of this guy. We're going to try to figure out a little bit more about him, maybe, if we can. Maybe see if we can find more channels from him. Because last time we found there was a whole second channel. He has over 1,400 videos on the first channel that we found, and the second channel has, like, you know, 100-something videos, and we don't know, I mean, we don't know how many others that there are. I normally don't do follow-up streams like this, you know, so immediately. You know, I'll do, like, an Our Old Friends 6 months later or something, but I don't do, like, follow-up streams in this way, because, you know, it's like, I feel like, you know, I make my video or whatever, I make my stream, and I kind of say most of what needs to be said, usually. Usually I'm not so amazed by a guy that I, like, need to come back and watch more of his stuff, but I'm on the edge of my seat with that dude. I gotta be honest with you, chat. Yesterday I did a stream, and the whole fucking stream, like, 5 minutes after I was done, was just a blur. Like, I didn't remember anything that I even streamed. I think there was a Quaaludes guy. It was all just a blur because I couldn't stop thinking about the feet creeper. He was in my mind, chat. He was in my mind. And so now we have to watch more. And I've heard a couple other people say they want to, like, see some more from him. And so, yeah, we're doing a little bit more from the feet creeper. We still don't really know what to call him. I believe he refers to himself as Kit at one point. As in, like, Knight Rider or whatever. Is that the one? Kit, the fucking supercar, I think. But, like, yeah, or Kit Boga. It refers to himself as Kit, as in Boga. That's what I should have said. But like, I think he only does that once, and then there's other ways that he refers to himself. He also, I believe he thinks that he's like a 15-year-old girl, which, I mean, you know, I'm sorry, it's a person like that who it's like, this man, everything that he thinks is just insane delusions, so I'm not going to, like, necessarily treat that like, you know, like it's all that serious, but I mean, I guess there is some gender dysphoria or something there mixed into all of his teenager stalking and fucking bothering people in public and babbling. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. We got $5 from the numbskulls. Here we go again, lads. That's right, here we go again. I don't know if maybe Zen will show up. He was here last time that we did this. He had the links to videos from this guy. Maybe he might show up and drop some links in chat. If not, we're gonna just fucking go through and see what we find. I was thinking maybe this guy's channel might be like taken down or something, and it may yet be taken down, because frankly, a lot of the videos that he has on there are fucking, you know, are not exactly good, super cool content. Not exactly super cool content. They you know, they kind of are voyeurizing women who are not consenting out in public, and he's been doing it for years. A lot of them are not even women, they're, you know, teenage girls. He seems to be hanging around schools a lot of the time, so there are reasons to maybe want to report the guy. But, you know, on the other hand, I think his videos are fucking funny, so, like, you know, there's that. Hopefully there's no cock at any point in this stream, because you really never know with a channel like this. It's a real no man's land. It's like YouTube probably agrees with me, where it's like, this man he went up 18 subscribers since the video. But, you know, he has, like, under 100 subs. He has over 1,400 fucking videos. It's like YouTube probably is just, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know, they don't need to moderate. They're just like, you know what? He's probably not breaking it. None of the thumbnails have anything, you know, any penises in them, so it's fine. If you're new to this guy, maybe I saw somebody earlier was like, I'm new here. What are we getting into? I'm not sure why. I mean, you know, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure why you clicked on this one specifically, because this is a continuation. It's not like it fucking matters. I mean, all we know about this guy is he's a creeper who fucking stalks women in the Washington area. And he posts a lot. There's a lot of mysterious, strange things that he puts in text form all over his videos, and we're trying to decipher that a little bit. The guy is like a Buddhist, Shinto, Jew, fucking, I think there's some, I feel like there's like a few other religions in there, I don't know, but yeah, he multi-classes his religions. He thinks he's a little girl, he's a weeaboo, he thinks, he has made multiple references to materia and the character Aerith from FF7. So fucking do with that what you will. I guess we're just gonna fucking pick a random video here. N. Frank 420 Suburb Kabbalah Guardian Service Teacher. Federal Keycard B. Suburbanizer Cry Yang Amy Fugazi plus Anne Frank. There's a DNA. Bethesda, Maryland, John Hopkins. Yeah, I say he's in Washington, D.C., but I guess he's actually in, like, the Maryland area, you know, D.C., Maryland, whatever, that whole kind of zone. Maryland, the CIA state. I guess it is mainly Maryland, though. That seems to be where he hails from. Throat Chakra. Straight edge Maryland hardcore scene. Oh yeah, I showed this in the video. Jewish Princess of the Ants. You know, let's click on this one. What's going on here? Do you have clothes on? Yo, what are you listening to? Hang on. No, what was that, though? I'm gonna say something that maybe I don't have the right to say, but I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. This guy, this is a black man who is less black than me. I mean, like, he talks like Wendell Neesmith. He talks like a Californian surfer dude. He's a weeaboo, like, Jewish Kabbalah man. I don't know. There's nothing about this man that I've encountered so far. Like, there's nothing about him that's been at all... Like, I guess he's got dreadlocks. That's the only thing. He looks like he's got a completely different fucking soul inside of his body. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like he doesn't even sound like a black guy. And yet now he's listening to hip-hop. For the first time ever, was this like maybe this was something he liked before, you know, the safe fell on his head? The safe filled with Pocky and fucking, like, anime DVDs? I don't know. But before whatever happened to him to turn him into the fucking Talmudic Shinto foot wizard. Maybe he used to like some hip-hop. I don't know. But now he's listening to like hipster shit again. Okay, why is my computer like fucking slow? What is this? Why am I like... I'm like lagging running a fucking YouTube video. What is this? Do I have something open? Oh, fuck. Okay, close this. We don't need that. We don't need, you know what? We don't need Spotify anymore. That's fine. Do we really need Steam open? Not really. Not on a hot fucking day in May. This is gonna be the rest of the summer, folks. Me fucking dealing with, like, the temperature of this computer and it, like, exploding live on stream. Get ready for it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Fuck. I'm gonna turn down the quality because it really doesn't... Oh, it's already on Auto 360. Never mind. Great. So another thing, he mentions a person named Sarah Yang frequently on this. It's in the video title here. He brought that name up on, you know, the other videos we watched. I think that's like yeah. Sarah Yang is like a character from a TV show. I don't know if that's what... No, this is oh, somebody's going by with a fucking thumping, like, vehicle. Alright. No, I don't think this is what it is. There's a show called Love Life on HBO Max, and there's a character called Sarah Yang. And I don't know, I don't think that's what this is about. Maybe it is. I think it might just be an unrelated person that he, like, is naming. But I seem to remember that he mentioned that she was, like, an actor or she was on TV or something. So I'm inclined to think that it might be this character, but this is a show from, like, 2020, and he's been doing this for, you know, longer than that. So, I don't know. These videos go back, like, 5 years at least, by the way. So, you know, this guy's got hardcore candid feet footage of, literal footage of like most of the fucking Asian women in the Maryland area. It's a little concerning, but yeah, let's try to fucking play this video here. Let's see if we can do it. What is this song now? This like pitchfork core. Now he's like smoking up. His laptop is, like, filthy. I don't know if you can see... You can't really see it all that well because of the blurriness of the camera, but, last time I saw the laptop, I noted also that it was, like, it's just covered in, like, weird dirt and hairs and, like... It's like the underside of all of your keys on your keyboard, but it's like the whole laptop. Not so great. He refuses to talk. But, like, he is talking. He's, like, talking to himself. Kind of. He is always smiling. Good karma. Right. Great song. Is he gonna bust a move for us? He's very skinny, by the way. That's another trait of his. He eats like 3 fucking broccolis a day, and that's his food. Got some more beats. We got some more beats. Oh, can you say something, sir? I don't know what you're even looking at. I can't see your screen. What the fuck does that even say? What the fuck does that even say? No, no, no. Go back. Cast hexagram. Cry. Breakthrough. A cutest mesragram. The I can't read it. Yeah. But yeah, I guess he thinks that we can, and he won't speak. I noted last time, one of the weirdest things about this guy for me is the way that he seems to frequently have issues talking when he is at home alone. When you think that he would be the most open to just talking to the camera and, you know, maybe being, you know, yelling and screaming, whatever, he's like, he refuses to say a word, or like he mutters at a volume you can't hear. But then he'll be out in public, and there'll just be people sitting there eating their fucking food, minding their business, and he'll be like, "Hey, bro, I donate blood, man. Karma, bro." And just bothering these people. And I've never seen somebody do that. Not exactly like that, where it's like, specifically when they're alone, they're more mindful of the space around them than they are when there's it's like Iron Wrath going out of his way to fucking fart on his coworkers. Like, it's almost like spiteful, it seems, but I don't think so. I don't think it's spite that does it. I think it's like, I don't know, some weirdo religious, like, vow of silence shit, or chastity belt, whatever the fuck this guy believes. Wait. Okay, no, I thought that was recognized by ODB. Is it the embryo TB? That's the old motherfucking TB, baby! I'm Chris Rock! Chris Rock's in that song. He actually raps. He has a verse rapping in that song. He's actually quite good. I didn't know Chris Rock was like a rapper, but he's quite good. Bro, I think, can he manage to figure out, can he negotiate the shirt? He got his head through the, like, it's not, you know, it's probably difficult to get that much dreadlock through a shirt when you're, like, extremely high on poisonous mushrooms. That's another trait of this guy, if you're just joining the stream. If you didn't watch the video or whatever, this guy appears to be getting really high on... there's some debate, because he said in a thing that Amanita muscarius mushrooms should be always legal, which are like poisonous mushrooms. However, we later see him eating mushrooms which look more closer to, like, you know, psilocybin, or maybe just regular, you know, some other kind of mushrooms. People were saying they don't look like amanitas. Somebody else said that they look like rain-logged amanitas. So there's some debate as to what exact mushrooms this guy is taking. But I figure either it's the fucking brain... apparently the toxin thing that's in the amanitas is like a psychoactive toxin thing. So it is like a type of like magic mushroom, but it's not exactly... As someone in the comments said, it's not exactly like the magic that you're looking for. And yeah, I think maybe that's what happened to this guy. He might have, like, been trying to do, like, magic mushrooms, and he took, like, poisonous brain rot mushrooms instead. He took the mushroom equivalent of crocodile, and now he just stalks women's feet. Sucking on their feet!
That's not really
Speak up, bro. Oh.
education.
He's got the left... Oh, I'm like a Mr. Beast victim. I mean, patient. I mean, whatever. Benefactor. Whatever. I can hear again. I'm out of my... Oh, it's like you popped... Oh, it's like you had, like, your ears popped. Like, after, you know, you've had, like, an infection or something, and, like, you know, you've got, like, wax. and like it pops, and oh, I can finally hear in fucking stereo again. There's so much less pressure on this left side of my fucking face. Oh.
It's like,
Oh god.
just being here every day. And
So
like,
people were
studying.
pointing out something in the last stream, which I omitted a lot of the comments that I made that required people to point out that I was, I guess, mistaken, in the edit that I did. But, you know, in the original stream, I was saying, like, you know, why don't these women, like, just, like, look, you know, say something or run away? And people were saying, like, they'll probably get, like, killed, or they're worried that they will. And I mean, I would argue that, like, in a situation like this, I mean, yeah, you know, it's sort of that lay still and play dead and the fucking bear won't kill you kind of thing. But it's also, like, I don't know, you probably got as much chance of him just being like, well, they're not doing anything, they don't seem to have a problem with it, so I guess I'll just keep going. Which is maybe why this guy has just fucking continued doing this, because he doesn't seem to run into that much opposition. We saw him talk to the police, like, once. And the police were just literally like, if you're stalking little girls, you shouldn't do that. And he was like, nah, bro, I'm not doing it. Omid is doing that. It's my headmate, Omid. Which is, I think, the name of a fucking Thievery Corporation song. So it's probably some Buddhist shit or something. I don't know. It's probably something. But yeah, no. So, you know, a lot of the time you'll see these girls who probably are very uncomfortable around this guy. But he will get pretty close to them, and they will seemingly be uncomfortable enough that they will not leave, which is, it seems counter-logical to me, but I mean, I guess if you're a woman on the fucking living in the city, you know, you have to survive. You gotta keep the feet alive. I forget the way that song goes, but Sonic R had a very good soundtrack, and you know what? Hashtag me too.
It is the hardest part. That would be like a genius.
Yeah, and Zara points out that he does technically, I guess, have the legal right to film. That's also the whole thing. That was another point of discussion during that stream, was like, you know, this guy's the type of person that's like the reason why we can't we have to take off our shoes at the airport. Because one guy decided to, like, have a bomb in his fucking shoes, and now we all have to pay the fucking consequences. And it's like, yes, we should all be able to film in public, because 99% of us are just gonna be like, oh, look at this funny fucking, like, sign, like, message on a sign, or like, oh, there's, like, a funny, you know, whatever, like, something stupid, this building looks stupid, whatever. Or there's like a, you know, something harmless where it's like, oh, look at this homeless guy, like, sleeping in the middle of the road. Like, you know, something like that, where it's not really hurting anybody. But then you get people, like the 1% of people who are using their legal right to film in public to do shit like this. And it kind of reminds, we mentioned it in the last stream, it reminds me of the 1A people. Where it's kind of like a weird inversion of that, where they're going out of their way to, like, annoy people and push the boundaries of the rights they have to film in public and, like, do shit in public. They're going out of their way to do that to prove a point. Supposedly. Most of the time it's just power tripping. But, like, supposedly it's to prove a point. And like, the point that they're proving is the point that this fucking guy is proving. They just link to this dude's channel. All of the 1A people. Just, this is, well, actually, no. Come to think of it, no, this guy's proving the opposite. Actually, no, because yeah, no. No, because, I mean, it's a tough situation. It's like, yeah, the guy has the right to film. But should he? I think so, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like in that situation, maybe it should be that we should have more rights to fucking, like, punch this guy in the face if he starts filming you. I feel like maybe we should the answer shouldn't be to restrict people from filming. The answer should be, if somebody is being a prick, you have more rights to punch them. Or, like, kick them in the balls. Or some kind of minor bodily harm. You know? Like, get them away from you and then maybe run away. That kind of thing. You know, like, spray cherry banaka in their face. Whatever. Why do they start with the regular? They know everybody wants the cherry.
That's Dina.
The right to bare feet. Relaxed scholar. So last time I kind of gave up on fucking trying to read the text. Like, I mean, there's some things where it's interesting. He uses the word Democrat a lot, and he'll be like, I don't know, I don't know, just crazy ramblings where, like, his fucking Mad Lib brain inserts the word Democrat. I haven't seen him use the word Republican. He did use the word Nazi, though, at one point. And then there was some question about a swastika, but then people pointed out that it might actually just be the Buddhist thing. The, like, fucking hope thing or whatever. Peace. The manji for fucking peace. Whatever it is. That might be it. He might have put down the fucking peace swastika thing, and then people obviously misinterpreted it. Much like the Zelda level. Like the people in... I'm surprised that's not more of a thing. I'm surprised that's not more of, like, a conspiracy, is, like, every time that the peace rune thing, the like, symbol that, you know, inverted is the swastika. I'm surprised that it's not, like, a Kimba Simba thing, like, I don't know, Nintendo used the swastika in this Zelda level, that's pretty suspicious. It's like, no, suspicious, no. But yeah, that might have been what happened. But yeah, I gave up on trying to read his fucking text all over the screen. I mean, there's a lot of it that can be funny. We're gonna try to read some of it here. I mean, it's very difficult to discern what the context is of anything that is being said. Like, how he perceives the world might be very different from how we perceive it. Which is interesting to think that he's recording this, so what he's recording, he might be seeing fucking pink elephants and relaxed scholars and whatever the fuck is happening. And yang, whatever these text words mean. He might be seeing that, but then he records it, and, like, is there ever a time when he's not super high and he looks at the recording and he's like, wait, that pink elephant was standing behind me before, and now wait a second. Like, because I would assume that you'd watch the same footage and, like, you'd be having, like, different hallucinations and see different things. I don't know. But, I guess he sees what he wants to fucking see. And, whatever these words mean, we'll try to figure it out. Scholars, I mean, he's at school. If we want to try to interpret it, he seems to be hanging around children, so is he saying they're scholars? Like scholars at school, and they're relaxed, they're chilling out, like, you know, in between their fucking period or whatever, so they're relaxing scholars. Hippie wisdom and cerebral thought, well, that goes without saying. Jewish mysticism, dude. This guy has, like, a couple of modes where, like, he'll do the thing where he talks, where he, like, moves his lips, but he doesn't make any noise, and that's usually when he's on camera in his apartment. And then this thing where he's walking around, like, in between locations, like, he's not at a mall or at a school or whatever, he's just walking. Like, he's sidewalk, point A to point B, is when he does this, like, which is very disturbing. I don't know. There's something about that that's just extremely disturbing. And then when he's surrounded by people in the middle of a fucking restaurant or something, he'll just be like, bro, I'm a Zen master, Jewish mysticism, dude. Oh, bro, karma's good, dude. Fucking Hajime Mashita, bro. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand why this guy chooses to be loud when he chooses to be. So we're out in the fucking fields. The fields of Yaru. Oh god. Oh, he's just, like, naked out in the fucking suburbs. Did he, like, stalk somebody to their house and now he's, like, pointing the camera at their house? I don't know. I am prescribed medical cannabis. Oh, I'm sure that you're on a little more than just cannabis, man. What did you say about under 18? Excuse me, sir? What? Excuse me? Excuse me, sir! No, but eating a sandwich wouldn't be like natural and vegan or whatever the fuck. If we saw the, if you, I don't know if you saw the last videos there, but when we've seen him eating food, it has been, he'll take this weird little steamer thing that he has that looks like something you get on like a TV dinner that steams your vegetables in like a TV dinner. And then he'll put in like some fucking hoisin soy sauce type stuff. And then like 3 or 4 little broccoli florets and maybe a couple of mushrooms, which might be like insano mushrooms. And that seems to be all that we've ever seen him eating, which is probably why he looks like skin and bones. I said before, he's more hair than person. Come on, play the video. Play the fucking sample. Bro. Bro, like, his face has to hurt. Like, smiling constantly all the time like that just has to fucking hurt. I mean, holy shit. The guy is just basically always smiling. Like, most of the time he is smiling. He's also got, I mean, this looks like weed here, and then these are, like, probably, like, THC tinctures or something. So, I mean, you know, I mean, the weed might not be helping your situation, but, you know, I would say it's probably the always legal Amanita muscarius thing from before. I don't know. I don't know if the weed made him like this. Okay, well, it's like he'll stop smiling when he isn't, like, talking. Or, like, it's weird. Like, he'll turn the smiling on and off. It's very strange, because, like, he was just not smiling there. But then it kind of felt like it was a point in the, like, the female voice. I don't know. I'm not really taking in what she's saying exactly, but it felt like maybe he was supposed to respond there, and, like, his response was just a vague fucking smile. And that's, like, mostly always his response. What exactly is he listening to? This is just some, like, affirmation shit. My penis is massive. I love my penis. I am very... I lift weights with my penis. Yeah, I guess he's, you know, I love myself, that kind of thing. And, I mean, I'm gonna just... You know, this is the thing, is, like, self-love, you know, it can border real easily into arrogance. And, you know, being super fucking happy all the time can mean that you're maybe not aware of the, you know, the trouble you're causing others. In other words, maybe you should fucking stop smiling, freak.
That's all human beings do.
Hey, Weekend. Oh, what, inshallah, what is this? This is a black Israelite, Shinto Talmudic foot fiend, who seems to have been, possessed by the Holy Spirit of Cloud Strife and, Guatemalan insanity mushrooms. Welcome to the stream.
The ones you generated for this person you care about. Meditation is a loving kindness meditation.
Watch me get copyrighted for the fucking meditation video here. It's fucking shit.
So just focus on your breath for a few minutes.
What did that say? What? Okay, see, now my fucking computer is, like, lagging for some insane reason. Nothing is even running. I don't know, I have 40% memory usage. There's no reason for it to be doing this right now. This is really quite annoying. I'm going to have to assume that it's the heat, but, like, I don't know, I can run a fucking YouTube video normally, but anyways. It's difficult to, like, jump around frame by frame here. But, like, what will my... Okay, so the breast development is what he's looking up here. What will the... I think he's looking up, like, when will my boobs develop? When will I get tits? Because remember, he's like a teenage girl. Remember, he's like a 15-year-old girl in a chastity belt. That's his character. That's his canon. So he's like he's just over here like, man, I've been eating 3 whole broccoli florets and maybe a pea every day, and I'm 37 in body, and I still don't have tits. What's going on? You know? Not by putting on the pounds like man tits, nor by being a biological, female in high school, which clearly he also is not. Yeah, he's just like confused, like any day now. It should be any day now. Google says it should happen any day now. I don't know.
2 minutes. Letting yourself become centered.
My boobs are small. Well, listen, bro, listen. Small boobs just means I can get closer to your heart. Remember that meme? I think that's in the pre-stream slideshow. I always like that guy because isn't that the guy that has the, like, hat that's on his head that's like, how does he have the hat staying on his head? He's got that ridiculous fucking hairstyle. I don't know. I might be mixing two wacky, like decade-old memes. I saw a thing earlier today that was a tweet that was claiming that the Cold Steel the Hedgehog meme originated 10 years ago to the day today. Which I find highly specious and questionable. I find it highly specious indeed. Yes, indeed. Because I feel as though I've seen that meme in like 2011. I recognize that gay blowjob. I feel like I saw that meme at least in 2011, maybe 2010 or 2009 or something. I feel like that's older than 2013. Don't step to my motherfucking rep. I was there. I was there the day that I Shiggy Diggy happened. You fucking bitch. Random Twitter person that I'm addressing right now. The one guy on Twitter that's not even ever going to see this stream. You fucking bitch.
May you live with ease. And then let your breathing return. So first take 3 deep breaths to let out any tension from your day.
So he's taking estrogen too. He does have that pill bottle there. I remember seeing that in the first video we watched from him in last time. I made the joke, like, is he gonna force feed that to someone? I think he's force feeding it to himself. It is, I guess, a Chris Chan situation of, like, I guess there is some, like, gender dysphoria here. Or, is it dysphoria or dysmorphia? Dysmorphia is also a word, isn't it? I don't know. But there seems to be some kind of dysphoria here to some extent, but, I mean, he also believes he's, like, 15, right? Where it's like, I guess you can certainly say that he's, I guess you can use she pronouns if you really fucking want to, but I don't know. At that point, it's like, where do we draw the line of what is, like, something that is reasonable in this man's head, you know? Like the Shinto karma Jewish fucking mysticism thing is like, that seems to also factor in, so I don't know. But he does seem, yeah, angel of estrogen. We saw that before. I saw that, I pointed that out in the first video. Angel of estrogen was like a thing that he put in one of his other videos, not this one. And I saw that in the thumbnail, and I was, it was like a weird, confusing thing out of context. I think he's the angel of estrogen. He's taken the estrogen. He identifies as female. He identifies as like a 15-year-old girl who's yet to develop. And I mean, it really, there's also the question of how much of this, I mean, I really think he believes it, if that's saying anything. I don't think this is like a Jonathan Yaniv situation where he's literally just using his fucking gender thing to, like, get into, like, girls' bathrooms or whatever the fuck. I think he believes it, at least, but I don't know, that doesn't make it better, that he's, like, sneaking up on girls in fucking high school or whatever.
Yeah, like, my race is fascinating. I don't feel any of you guys.
See, look at this! He is on a bus babbling! He won't say word fucking one when he's in his own house, when he's in his own fucking comfort of his own home, he won't say word fucking one, but here he is just bothering everybody on the bus in fucking Maryland. Fucking hell.
Let's chill with the girls. It's so like arrogant. See, they're doing this because I'm not race.
No.
I'm Japanese, like I am not guys. I get
Guys. I don't know what they're doing to him. I don't know what is being done to him because of his race. But they're doing it to him, whatever it is being done to him because of his Japanese race. He is not a gaijin. Fucking swine.
You're insane, like. I'm definitely calling everyone else like a geezer as I show up in my limo.
It's funny because there was that one video that we watched where he was very consistently talking in like mixed, garbled, like Hebrew / Japanese, and occasionally there'd be English. He's mostly speaking, when you can hear him, he's mostly saying English stuff here. I think I heard a dial again, so I think he's ranging back into Japanese. What a lot of people were mentioning in the comments and stuff that, like, there's one very good comment I liked that because I made the joke, like, because at one point in the other stream, it sounds like he starts speaking like Cantonese or Mandarin or something, and I say on screen in like the text, like, man, I wish I could learn languages like this fucking guy. And somebody left a comment that said, you really don't wish you could learn languages like this guy, because from what I can tell, I guess he speaks Japanese. I've spoken to this person about SMT stuff before, so I assume that they're, you know, I assume they're crazy. But it was like, yeah, from what I can tell, all of his Japanese is like just as incomprehensible. Like the words make sense, but they make as much sense as the English words do. Like, it's crazy babbling in Japanese. I was thinking I was assuming that it would be like poor Japanese, like he's throwing in characters and maybe he doesn't know what they mean, but he does seem to actually know what the characters mean and like how to speak some of the language. It's just that the things that he says are insane. So whatever you translate it to in any language is still just as insane. Yeah.
I'm gonna get the post like pretty well, like that's so mall, like everyone's in his house. I'm gonna get the post like.
So here he is stalking, you know, maybe not stalking. Charitably, you might assume that he just happens to be next to young women or you know, teenage girls in like most of his videos. You might assume, charitably, we could maybe say that he just happens to be next to them. But it does seem to be frequently in a lot of these clips that there is like somebody, like a young woman near him that he's like babbling at, and this girl looks kind of uncomfortable and trying to get away from him. His bow, he has girlfriends, but he doesn't know girls' secrets. In this sense, cool guy. So like, is this what appears to be a girl? Is this girl he? Because we already know he thinks that he is female. So is she male? Is he? Oh man, guys never get it. I don't think I get it. No. I do like the shopping gene for girls. Women be shopping. That's great. That's great.
Everyone's in his house.
Tendo.
I'm saying it like, who's official? Who's?
It's like, why is the guy not in jail? Is like my question. Cause I asked last stream, why is he not being banned from these fucking places? And I realized while I was editing it, he probably fucking has. Because at one point the cop says, like, you were issued a trespass. Which implies, like, he was on, you know, in some premises that he's been banned from. So, like, he just goes into these places anyway and doesn't give a shit. And, like, he's probably banned from this mall at this point. I'm assuming most places in this area have given them the old Chris Chan jerk-off treatment and fucking given him the fucking boot. So, like, I'm assuming that if he's here babbling and following people, that he's doing it, you know, against the law, or against the, you know, the wishes of a lot of people. So I just don't understand how he's not been put in jail at this point. I mean, shit. Let's be real. Let's be real here. The dude's black. How is this guy getting away with this in America? I mean, come on.
Scared of whose girlfriend? The hottest girl.
Okay, guys, we cannot overlook the fact that Final Fantasy VII plays a huge role in this. County Montgomery Police Sephiroth Wisdom. They say it is my mall. Yeah, they can't kick me out. It's my mall. So Sephiroth Wisdom. What is that? What's the wisdom? Is it now? He might be one of these people who maybe he saw the name Sephiroth, and that's like a, what is it? Sephiroth or whatever is like a fucking, I think that's like a Kabbalah thing, right? Or it's some kind of Hebrew thing, I believe, or something biblical in some way, something religious. Oh shit, my lavender is gonna be here in 20 minutes, boys. I'm very excited. I will have to put on a little bit of BRB for a second, but yeah, no, I mean, he might have connected the Sephiroth thing to like Final Fantasy VII Sephiroth, and maybe that's why he's tying in Aerith and Materia and all of this shit. Again, I'm just trying to make sense of this. Obviously, the answer is he's insane, right? Like, that's the answer. He's crazy. Boom. But it's like, I don't know, I find some level of fascination in trying to discern what exactly the crazy are trying to tell us. They're gonna tell us the secrets eventually, goddamn.
Hottest girl. Everyone was like, I run the mall. That's the truth, yeah. Dude, this is
even been
arrogance.
banned from like the public transit either. That's incredible. That's incredible. Like, I mean, I feel like Chris Chan did less. I mean, okay, he maced the guy or whatever. He like ran over that one dude, but like there were a lot of times where Chris Chan just got banned for the mall or whatever. Just because he's kind of awkward and, like, he held up a sign or whatever. I mean, he was also bothering people and, like, annoying women in public. And you know, he probably also should have been banned. But I feel like he did less. And it was over less of a period of time, too. This guy's been doing this for, like, 5 years or something. I don't know.
It's arrogant behavior. Dude.
Yeah, the fucking attraction sign.
I got these dudes arrested for child porn, yo. Like, every girl lets me do this. Like,
what was that? What was that? Somebody is kicking him out, I think. I think this guy is like, I don't want to have to deal with your shit, dude. Get out of here, go.
Child porn arrested. This dude is like trying to defend them. So we're sending this to the police. This is not.
See, I love these fucking people who like. I wonder if he knows that he's obviously disingenuous that is. Like, this guy came up to me and told me to stop screaming in the street about yada yada blah 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 child porn in front of my business. Well, he's clearly in on it. Like, do you think he knows how that's obviously that's bullshit. Obviously that's like disingenuous. So, like, does he know that he's like being an asshole, or does he actually believe that? You know, you really gotta wonder sometimes. Why cheese pizza? Well, I mean, it always seems to come back to the youth, Japanese angel of estrogen, 15-year-old, whatever. You know, there's a lot of, there's a running theme here. But also there was a video that we looked at last time where he mentioned something like, I got this guy, or police busting some dude for, for that sort of thing, and I was skimming through it, like, where does this happen in the video? Obviously, it doesn't happen in the video. He just it happens in his brain or whatever. But it certainly is the title of the video. Do I have... I do not. 20... Please, 20 minutes!
Dominated. Like, this is not your property. I'm smaller than you, but you're submitting to me. You're so submissive. You're just being like, yo, don't defend me.
I mean, so
He's
like,
trying to
yeah, this is turning into an encounter now. This guy, I don't know what fucking Waffle House this is or whatever. It actually, oh no, it looks like a nicer restaurant than that. But this guy is like, you have to go. Obviously just trying to run his business. And the dude's like, no, you're submissive. I'm leaving, but you're the one that's submitting to me.
defend me. Dude, we're trying to get the child-born people arrested. Why are you defending? It's so, like, submissive.
It's so submissive. Ooh, ooh.
Can't do anything. That's what the school literally called. So I shut that in.
See, like, again, you have to see, like, how strange it is, like, that he is able to be this way and be so openly like, nah, bro, you're just, like, defending the child porn, bro, like, and then, but then he's so, like, shy and timid and submissive most of the time. It has to be some level of, like, multiple personality shit, or it's like, that's his shy, timid, submissive, breedable, like, fucking, you know, Japanese high school girl that he thinks he is. And then I guess that what we were just seeing was like him as a man, maybe? Or I don't know, maybe it was a Japanese high school girl who was sticking up for herself. I don't know.
It's cool.
Around women he is submissive, I guess.
I would do it when I'm the city cops. They're fine, like, you're 15, you're CIA, like,
What?
that's going nicely.
You're 15, you're CIA, that's going nicely. Yeah, you know, the crops should be ready, you know, yeah, everything seems to be in order here, that seems to be going along nicely.
You're being called, like, successful at your house and stuff.
Oh, God.
I'm definitely gonna steal your girlfriend, like, take a lot of success, like, only because I'm, like, better, and, like, I'm still 10, so...
I don't know what Zazen
it's
is,
denied.
no. I don't know what Zazen is. That keeps showing up on screen. It was on the screen last time. I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, Zazen, like a Japanese thing, if it's, like, a Hebrew fucking thing. Make sense of it yourself. We need Jewish mystics to come into this stream and, like, explain... Like, I needed to invite Gabe on, basically, and have him be like, what, no, this has nothing to do with the Torah, what the fuck? Like, just, I need to have, like, a council of my Jewish friends to just, like, pour, and my weeaboo friends to pour over what this guy's doing and just be like, this makes no fucking sense.
Never quite get truly happy. I start respecting Japan, maybe I'll stop. Maybe. Keeps getting denied, can't quite get it.
But he gets so close to them.
I just like, I feel that urge. And that's so like selfless. Like, I've actually like mastered it.
You're a real master, bro.
In need. Like, everyone's telling me like that's hot.
That's hot.
I actually not guys in the this is like security.
It's amazing the way, because, like, keep in mind this was edited. So he, like, specifically went out of his way to edit in that one, like, sub 1 second clip that looks like he accidentally recorded something on his phone. And he while editing, it was just like, yeah, bro, that really helps that's... I mean, I don't know what point he's trying to make with these videos. Like, because I was saying that last stream, like, there doesn't appear to be any kind of, you know, I mean, obviously the guy's crazy, but even with crazy people, a lot of the time their videos will be, like, these people are trying to get me, and this is how we stop them. There'll be like a point to the video. This is just so rambling and aimless that it's like, it's hard to discern what the fuck he's even trying to tell the fucking world. I mean, is it even for the world? I don't know.
I'm only 15.
It's an ARG, I doubt that. Chat member.
And like, I'm actually shocked. I'm so happy that you agreed.
It's like, I'm imagining a meme now of like, businesses, coffee shops hate him. Check out this one Maryland man's weird old trick for not ever being arrested or punished at all for being a babbling crazy person obstructing people's fucking coffee shops and businesses. Click here, find out now!
I'm so happy this happens. Only understand people.
Oh, he's at like a fucking Japanese cafe specifically. He's trying to... See, that's what's amazing to me is like, okay, maybe he hasn't been kicked out of fucking every establishment and like supermarket and cafe, but like, you have to assume by... Because he's been making videos like this for at least, I think I saw one going back like 5 years, at least 4 years. So like, you have to assume by this point, how have all of the Japanese-themed places in this area, like, you gotta figure that's his first thing. He's obsessed with Japan, and he wants to stalk women, so like, yeah, I'll go to the H-Mart and like, fucking, you know? I'm surprised that there's any place with Japanese characters in a sign that's letting him in still. I mean, who's to say they are letting him in? They need to just have this guy's picture up in fucking businesses all over the state. Holy shit. Somebody has a good question. Does this legally fall under hate crime? I think that's interesting because it is like racially motivated. I don't think it's a hate crime because it's not hate motivated. He thinks he is Japanese. He's delusional and believes he's like transracial or something. I don't even think it's like a transracial thing. That implies that he transitioned races. I think he believes that he's just like a fucking Japanese girl in like the wrong body maybe or something. I don't know. But like I don't know. But whatever it is, it's fucking insane. That's that much we know. Love crime? Stuck in words. Somebody says this is the most extreme racial fetishization they've ever seen. And we just recently did a stream about RCTA, race change to another, I think is that term. Which I think was mostly fake, but it is like symbolic of a real thing, which is this, I mean, it's also not a real thing that's like an actual big deal that's really happening, but like there are people out there who are dumb enough to be like, yeah, bro, I'm becoming transracial. I'm getting like the guy that got the fucking surgery to look like the K-pop slave. That guy. You know, like he really wanted to become transracial. I don't even know if that was technically the goal. I think he just specifically wanted to become transjimin, or however you say the name, but he you know, Ollie London, yes. Stuck in women.
This is like a dog. Like, I'm like a dog. You're like, fine, you know, you're
I guess what it is he thinks that he's there with like his girlfriend or whatever. Remember, him and his girlfriend are both 16, he said in one video. But he also creeped up on these women and went, I have a girlfriend. Which was a really good moment. So I think he thinks that he's at this cafe with his girlfriend currently. You know, I gotta say, this video is really shining a light, though, on like the real truth of America. I mean, look how much freedom this fucking guy has to just be insane and go into any business and just be insane, and I guess they just have to fucking serve him. They apparently can't throw him out. It's wild.
And they're all just saying, like, they're saying, like, why do they allow this? They're saying that they allow it. That's a reason to, that's the reason.
Like, can you figure out any possible explanation for what this means? Jewish princess of the ants. That isn't, like, vague, anti-Semitic, essentially. I mean, because I could see that being, like, something that somebody on Poll might say. About like, maybe Ben Shapiro's sister or some shit. That sounds like that kind of thing. I don't know what he would be saying that for. Like, I don't know what is making him say that, right? Like, what's the context of him editing this video to have that text be on the screen with the little ant emoji? Is there any fucking word association that we can figure out with this? He's in, like, a coffee shop. Ants. Ant-Man. Ants. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
They're like, what would you say? I would say, like, just
Well, yeah, he's just insane, but shut up, though. That's not a good enough answer. So here he has more footage of, like, some random girls that he stalked who are, like, laughing at him being crazy, and he, like, overlays this very carefully and specifically overlays this in such a way as to, like, repeating the footage, and, like, this one is at a very slight angle. There's such subtlety to this video where it's like it. Oh, hang on. Lavender is here now. Let me hang on. Hold the fort. Let me be right back. Here's a little song to enjoy while I'm gone. BRB. I don't have a thing on the screen that says BRB, so just if anybody asks, just say BRB. Spam the chat with BRB. All right, I'll BRB. Alright, I'm back. I was going to be right back, and now I'm back. That was She Sucks by iMonster. From the Swarf album. Very good album. I've retrieved my lavender. Unfortunately, the little bonus throw-in thing that they do at this place that I order from, they threw in a little bag of lavender medicated Skittles, with lavender, and that's great, but like, you know, those aren't gonna take effect during the stream. Usually they throw in a little pre-rolled lavender scented joint, you know, with herbs and lavender. But this time it was a lavender edible, and that's good. That's good for, you know what? I'll have that tomorrow. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, I will, let's see here. What are we doing? Back to the stream. You know what? Let's take a little break, actually. Do a little super chat break. $5 from Blaze Foster. The guy talking about drugs from the last stream looks like the type of guy to name his daughter Megatron. The guy talking about drugs? You mean like this guy? Or no, you mean from the last stream. Again, I mentioned the fucking last stream that I did. I was in just such a fucking blur because this guy was so much... I'm just gonna be real. This guy was so much more entertaining than anybody that we looked at on the last stream. Like, there was some people on the last stream. It was kind of funny. There was a few funny people. But like, man, I couldn't stop thinking about this dude. So like, I don't even think I know who you're talking about. Was it the Quaaludes guy? I think it might be the Quaaludes guy. $10 from Riker Blade. Hey, Claw, if you get bored, my area has a local weirdo, Brad Bread A. He has a channel, The XLTE Part 2, and a song, They Want to Stop Me Dead in My Tracks. Highly recommended for painful cringe. Well, that's very interesting. Thank you for that. I love the local weirdos. Like, what was that guy, King Pursley? Down in Georgia, we don't work, no play. It's a trap nation, or whatever. Big fan of that guy. What is this? The XLTE. It's like part 2, but yeah. Oh god. Oh god, the avatar. What the fuck is this? So this is a guy who looks like, he looks like rainbow hair Skrillex Max Landis. And, he looks like he's in the band Broken Side. He looks like a rapper who died. Like a SoundCloud rapper. Alright, well, not right now, but thank you. I'll look into this. Thank you for the suggestion. Save that for... I'm gonna save that for later. Let's see. $2 from Aguman T1. I came from your video edit of this guy. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video edit. I thought it was a pretty good one. That was one I mentioned yet last stream. Like this is a guy who, like, you know, when I was doing the stream, it was immediate. Like, okay, the moment I finish the stream, I'm going to be like privating this, downloading it, and then just turning it into a video. Cause like, yeah, it was. And then, you know, it was also one of the, it was the same feeling I had with, I mean, shit, the Family Guy video took me a while to get through, because it was, like, so much fucking, it was so difficult to deal with listening to that guy babble about Family Guy and, like, Mr. Freeze. But, like, the last time that I had one where I was that inspired to quickly edit a video in, like, a couple of days was the dude who killed his girlfriend. And like, for some reason, this guy is the next person that I've seen who's been like, oh, I just need to, oh, this video is gonna just be fantastic. It's just gonna be fantastic. And I thought it worked out pretty good. $3.50 from Silly Palm. Time to start slapping people, George Carlin. I gotta listen to more George Carlin. The sad part about George Carlin is that so many, like, I don't know, weird, like, Facebook mom type people, you know, they quote George Carlin. There's a lot of, like, there's a lot of that, like, oh, comedy's dead now, because woke culture, and it's like, well, there's some of that, but, I mean, you know, it's also just, there's a difference between when George Carlin said things that were offensive and when somebody says things that are offensive, and, you know, they're just trying to be, like, I mean, I guess he was kind of also just trying to be edgy, but there was, like, more of a point when he was being edgy. Like, his whole thing about the words you can't say on TV, yes, technically he's just being edgy. He's just like, yeah, I'm just going out of my way to say edgy words. It's like if I just started saying all the words I'm not allowed to say on YouTube. Except it's like, I mean, well, there would be some... there might be some value to that, too. I don't know, but for him, it's like, yeah, I mean, all the stupid fucking words you can't say on TV. Why can't you say them? I don't know. Most of the reasoning is very stupid. And then, you know, the hypocrisy of it, and I don't know. But then on the other hand, that's like a whole 15-minute skit that he had, and it could easily be summed up with the classic AVGN moment where he goes like, asshole, and the word asshole is censored, and he goes, ass, hole, asshole, and it's censored again. It's just, TV is weird, man. You could just sum up the whole George Carlin, that whole thing in that. $5 from Kate. This guy almost makes me wish we would put people away for just acting a little too weird. Almost. I mean, it's tricky stuff because I think, you know, I'm not going to lie and pretend that I haven't had moments where I've probably freaked people. I have a hook hand, for God's sakes. I probably freaked people out on a bus. You know, there was a time like a month ago where I got on a bus. It was like the bus was like slippery. I fucking fell on my ass. And it's like, you know, everybody's looking at you. You got a hook hand. I'm the crazy guy on the bus at that point in time. I was the crazy guy on the bus. I was that guy, but I was on my own bus. And I know that I'm not a babbling psycho. But like all the other people there, they don't necessarily know that. So it's like, it is tricky. Like, I've been the fidgety weirdo. I feel like a lot of us maybe have, if we're being honest with ourselves. But yeah, we're also seeing the fidgety weirdo. And, you know, we can see sometimes the bad side of being a fidgety weirdo. I'm gonna do a little bit more of the stream here. I don't know how much longer we'll go. I wanted to cover a bit more of this guy, but we've really only, oh yeah, that's this guy here. Great avatar, great haircut. Really, I said he looks like he's from the band Broken Side, and I was not wrong. But yeah, we've really only started with this guy. We're only like one fucking video in. This is the first video we've looked at today. From this guy, DC, not LA, Hebrew by BE Trap City. And I mean, I don't know. I tried scrolling down through like 400 page, you know, like scrolling down really far through his thing here and trying to find like somewhere where these videos begin or like some kind of evolution, because a lot of times you see that where like, you know, you'll see fucking 8 years ago this guy was doing like that guy Daniel Kelly with the dude who covered himself in bubbles and shoved fucking Q-tips up his nose. Like, you know, yeah, that was like during swine flu. He was doing that, and then there was the period of his channel where he was like riding a bike with a GoPro strapped to him. And then there was the period of his channel where he was like, oh man, this is a really good thumbnail, this one right here. There's the period of his channel where he was like yelling at cops about the Murder Brothers. So like a lot of the times, yeah, you know, you see people like Iron Wrath. He'll have his cooking videos. He'll have his real life Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, videos, and like he'll go through arcs, sort of, you know, or like styles of content. This guy, it's just constant. It's just for the last, you know, several years, he has been posting videos that look like this and have titles like this. I like this one here. CIA, blah, 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 Haley 420, which is a porn actor, like a fucking, like, you know, OnlyFans porn girl. Personal Power, Girl Feet, Madison Who, She's probably also a porn girl. Although the name sounds Asian, so it might be a random woman that he's met before. Small ego, chin. And then the description says, "Hey Arnold." Oh god. Madison who? Eden forms. No. Celeb jadedness. No knowledge of a show? Asian? She's been unplugged. So they say everyone voted for this unanimously. The format and everything. They're connecting to the non-creepy feet, what we know as Buddha, is becoming good again. Eastern law. This is just too much ground support, including law support. Thanks to all. Best heart. Fumetsu. And some judgmental people from Binai, Israel. Kind of local legend synagogue that helps bookstores. In my dreams, this is shown to me. It's being shown to me since I was in high school. I thought you were currently in high school. Anyways, they're saying it's unique. This is a unique placed third eye. This is not Tanden. This is third eye at Shin. I'm embarrassed by the CIA, and they're telling me they're telling me like I'm the right person for this. This is Yang. Oh, wow, it keeps fucking going. And like you can see, he can type. I mean, he's not, I mean, okay, there's some spelling errors or whatever, grammatical, whatever, but he's not an idiot. I feel like this guy, something happened to him and he became this way. I feel like he used to be maybe like a fairly smart guy. I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe from like some of the way he talks, and I don't know. I feel like he got fucking brain rotted, and though, so we've established that complacency, like he's talking about complacency and establishing things. These are pretty $5 words for a guy going off about, like, a guy who can barely even string two fucking Ogenki Deskas together in front of a woman. Humorously but appropriately, we're going to need a girl's feet, really, and also in the titles. We already have one. Is it complacency for us not to use Sid from La Casa Grandes? I'll consider that, but I will keep the power of now about today as well. Complacent the same as lazy. So we've established that complacency is not laziness. It's an overconfidence. Oh wait, no. Okay, this is, here he's like quoting. He is quoting something. This is not him these are not $5 words from him. This is just a quote. This is from him. I never have to go back. I can always live in today, even if no one else understands. Pretty much. I don't have to seed relationships and return to them, etc., because this is a different kind of life. Whereas a cartoon character IRL isn't a seeded relationship. It could be a good sign to say Likio, more girl cartoon characters, especially when they're showing up the BST braced, but everyone else is pretty good too. The other thing is the CIA, right? Being kicked out. Yeah, I mean, I was really into reading this here because I haven't seen him type much outside of just the random text in his videos. I haven't actually seen him type like a big block of, you know, text like this. And I mean, I guess it shines a little bit of light. He has, you know, CIA craziness, and the Shin thing. As we've been saying, it's like we're saying in the old paradigm, your execution, or just a big obstacle causing failure, is imminent in the next few weeks. But we get it in the sense that, say it doesn't happen, it would almost be like fractal, an easy way to explain like, wow, that's excessive meditation. And admittedly, obviously, the Republicans being sentenced in the next few months, so onlooking audiences, if you insist and insist this is supposed to be like this, and government can say no, you know, if you insist. I mean, you know, if you're gonna have it your way, honestly. If you're fucking, everything has to be your way. Let's go by popular here. Yeah, very interesting stuff reading his actual text when it's not just random blurbs on a thing. There's like a little bit more context stringing together whatever he's trying to say. Let's watch. This is his most popular video. It's only a minute. Is this just a girl with her feet out?
Using people's private space.
You can come here.
Copelandia.
Can't let you do that. Mr. Martinez escorted him out of the office. Then just
So he's smoking up.
Jeremy, her eyes were wide. He shook his head. He started walking toward the classroom, then decided to wait for Mary Lou. When she came out, they walked
Is
back
he
to the room together. When she came out, they walked back to the room together. He didn't yell at me either, said Mary Lou, sounding relieved.
What exactly is he listening to?
But don't just take off. Can't let
It's like a lady telling a story or something, I guess? I thought it might have been... Wasn't that lady that got, like that senator that got shat, she got shat by some crazy guy. I think her name was Mary Lou or something. I might be wrong. But I thought it might be something like that. I don't know. But then he cuts to something seemingly unrelated here, which is while this.
Walking toward the classroom, then decided to wait for Mary Lou. When she came out, they walked back to the room together.
So okay, no, I think this is supposed to be like some kind of. This is like probably some kind of school. Like young adult fiction, Sweet Valley High School or whatever that shit's called. That kind of thing maybe is what he might be listening to. And he has like, I think this is one of his videos. Maybe this appears to be. I mean, probably one of the like random women that he films.
When she came out, they walked back.
He's got her on like a slideshow or something like that.
Together.
Vision.
Didn't yell at me either, said Mary Lou.
She's peeking now. 4 hours later.
Specimen rolled
Lucky.
his eyes when he saw the two of them.
I really can't stand
Rolled his
like
eyes
these
when he saw
creepy
the two of them.
videos and then you just cut to him with the biggest smile you've ever seen. He has not been informed that what he's doing is strange. And if he has been informed, then that's shut up. You're just you support child porn or something. Just this smile is very triggering to me at this point in time. Oh, fucking come on now. Yeah. Does he know this girl? Is this an adult? Is this somebody he knows, or is it just a video that he took from the internet? Whatever the kid needs. This is another thing. This is another. He said that before. It was whatever the kid needs. Spirit of really good kidneys. I do not care for this turn of phrase, whatever the kid needs. I've seen that now a few times on this channel. I don't know what the context is of this foot video and if this is an adult. Did he get women to pose for? He might have. This might be someone he knows. We've seen him with women. There was a shot of him standing next to a girl with like pink hair. And she looked like, you know, she might be in high school or something. And we saw that in the last video. So this could be somebody he knows, or it could just be a video he stole off the internet and, like, he threw some text on it or something. But it kind of looks like he's filming it, you know? Similar to his camera, how it normally looks. But yeah, that's the most popular video here. This is the one that I was told to look up last time. The whole reason that we fucking looked into this guy, somebody came into the stream like, hey Claw, look up cute Jewish Japanese girls' feet. And we did. And we didn't actually watch this video, so I guess we should actually watch cute Jewish Japanese girls' feet. Omegle 155 last girl. Oh my god, Shinto non-fetish. Guys, it's not a fetish, okay? Japanese compo surf.
Annoying, like, it's an annoying documentary.
Alright, yeah, he thinks this is, that's right. Because that's what this is. He thinks this is a documentary. That's what the context of these videos is. I didn't piece it together before he mentioned it in the last stream, in the last video, there's a part where he says, it's like one part toward the end where he's like, I'm a Zen master, bro. This is all for my documentary. So, like, I guess he, in his mind, what he's doing is documentary footage. That, alright. That's at least we have a framework for what he thinks he's doing. Okay. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, tune the guitar, bro. I am not crazy, I just like sucking feet. I am not insane, I just like sucking feet. Do what you want and say what you want to say about me. I just like sucking feet. Just like sucking feet. You can't stop me. I mean, he has the guitar. He only really knows one song on his guitar, though, which is light strumming and that's like that's about the extent of his repertoire at this moment. Yeah, I guess that I really expected more from this video called Cute Jewish Japanese Girl's Feet, Omega 155 Last Girl, oh my god, Shinto non-foddish. But it was just all him playing fucking guitar in like a tie-dye shirt. This guy's gonna ruin tie-dye for me, you know. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? This one's from 4 days ago. This is the one I used in the thumbnail just because I saw this thumbnail and immediately was like, hey, no. Loving kindness, I am a baby girl. Thanksgiving, police heal solar plexus at Binai, Israel. Oak flat safe plus Uyghur free. Police families. Like, I just find it hard to believe that this even means something to him. You know? Because we saw him typing. We saw that the video description for that other video. This one doesn't even have a description. That's also funny how this one has no description at all, but then we watched that other one that has like a fucking maxed out character limit of crazy ramblings. But like, you know, we saw him typing, we saw him, you know, writing words in that other thing. And like, they were more coherent than this. He was making points about the CIA or whatever. His video titles are just absolutely incomprehensible. I mean, the video title that I have for the video about him is by necessity also absolutely incomprehensible. Because no matter what I try to do, I can't think of a way to not make it what it is. It's like, yeah, it's a black, like, Israeli, like, Shinto, weeaboo, feet creeping. You know, it's like it's just a bunch of buzzwords. It's just a bunch of fucking tags, and that's basically what his titles are as well. It appears to just be like a bunch of various words that may or may not be related to the video in any way, and then sometimes there's Japanese, and sometimes there's like fucking Hebrew. But this is a 12-minute video. This is the baby girl video. No, wait. No, wait, this is the... No, wait, this is the same video. I'm having fucking deja vu. We don't mess with the Zohar. And then he takes his keys. And then, yeah, the dirty this is the same video. Oh, so this is why you've got fucking 1,400 videos, you hack fraud. You don't have 1,400. You're like one of those fucking Chinese bootleg cartridges that has 7 million games in one. But it's actually just the same 3 ROM hacks of Pussy City Pimps all over and over and again. Motherfucker. Oh yeah, 1,400 videos. They all have different fucking wacky titles, and then you watch and it's just the same video. I mean, is this... None of the Japanese are male, says this... Says the... Okay, maybe this is not the same video. Because I don't remember this part of that video. Maybe he randomly stitches together clips from videos, and sometimes he throws in a clip from, like, you know, like a video that he's already done. I mean, this might not be a complete rehash of a previous thing. I don't know how much of that video I actually watched, though, before I gave up on it. Oh, yeah, there was this part. This is the most... This part here is the most creepy part in that video, and it's one of the earliest parts, too.
I'm gonna use it.
It's this part where he... Mature 15-year-old. It's just something about that face that he makes and all the weird text on screen. It's just so fucking disturbing. I don't know. Something about that in particular where... And the angle that he's at, I multiple times had to check while I was editing. Like, he doesn't have his dick out, right? He's not jerking off right now, right? And I don't think he is, but he sure looks like he is. Yeah. But that was in the other video that this appears to be reusing footage from. I think we did jump away. We cut away from this video at a certain point, and what is this? He starts showing like random like clips of, you know, websites or whatever. The hexagon, the judgment. You can see there's like shoes over here. I thought that was part of the site, but it appears to just be an ad that's probably being targeted to him because he loves feet. But this might have been like a site explaining his foot thing. I think the foot thing, you know, it's easy to say that it's a fetish, and it might be, but he does say it's not a fetish or whatever. It's easy to say it's a fetish. I think that it's sort of like a chakra thing. There was the other video we looked at that had, like, throat chakra in the title. And then this one, yeah, I think it's like a feet chakra thing. I don't know. At least I think maybe that's the excuse he's using for himself. And, you know, he probably actually is just jerking off, but... Not a footish. Okay, so we got a message here. This is a message, I think this is from somebody named Mosi, and it's to somebody named Andwele. So is he Andwele? I thought his name was like Kit or something, and then it mentioned somebody named Jiten. I don't know what the nationality is of Mosi and Jiten, but Andwele certainly sounds like it might be the name of a black Israelite individual. We're trying to figure out who this guy might, you know, like, be. And, like, what we even call him. Like, because we still don't even know an actual, like, there's not even really a nickname for this guy that's really stuck at this point. I mean, other than, like, the insane, like, long title of buzzwords and tags that I strung together for the video. I didn't even know what to call that fucking video. It just is a bunch of fucking tags, and so I guess we might, his name might be Andwele or whatever. Possibly. Or it's possible that was just a fucking screenshot of somebody else's phone. Who the fuck knows? Anyways, I'm a baby girl. Anyways, goo goo gaga, I'm a baby. Goo goo gaga mentality.
Like, I saw them here. Okay, remember the thing about the locks? So, I haven't been comfortable in...
Okay, somebody actually points out a good thing here. Sheldor says, it's more like the other meaning of fetish, just a sculpture of a thing you like looking at. Yeah. That could be it when he says non-fetish or whatever. You might not even be talking about the sex fetish. You might be talking about like a religious, like, you know, like a bust of fucking whatever, like a fetish, you know, that kind of thing. It's funny that I was trying to figure out a way to say what I was saying, and I was gonna be like, you know, it's like a religious fetish, and I'm like, no, that exists. Well, it's like a bust. No, wait, hang on. That's not helping things. But I think you know what I mean, yes.
In the house, like...
So now this, I think he is talking to the person that just sent that message. Talking about the locks and people being locked out. He might be Jiten or Mosey. Maybe he's one of those three names, possibly.
Box. So I haven't been comfortable in the house, like stuff was going missing and I'm just trying to get grounded there, and like, you know, they said they were gonna send stuff and they never did. Oh, I'm just trying to have my space at the house for a little bit, and like they gotta trust that like I don't wanna live there if they're gonna come in every day. And like, yeah, they're coming in like every day.
What? Because, well, again, we have like a fucking 5% of the total story. Who they are who are coming in every day is questionable. It might be other tenants of the house that he lives in. And he might be like, bro, why do these people keep coming home every night? This is bullshit. It's loud. Or it's like, I don't know, there's like people working on the house. It could be like assistant, like worker people that come in to help, like look after him, but we haven't seen anything like that. He's had no wranglers at any point, so that's probably not it. He seems to have some issue with the locks at his house, though.
This is third
And it's funny, actually, because this conversation of him on the bus, I mean, you know, you can make the joke he sounds like a surfer boy or whatever. He's like, yeah, bro, like, I just need my space, bro. But like, he sounds like rat porn voice. But like, this is the most coherent I've ever heard him. I mean, he's putting together sentences. It's like when he wants to be understood, he can be. But it's like he's choosing to be insane.
Like, I don't want to live there if they're gonna come in every day. And like, yeah, they're coming in like every day.
I mean, like, it doesn't sound like particularly, you know, he's not discussing fucking high finance. It's not like sophisticated conversation he's making there. But it's like certainly a lot more sophisticated than most of what we've seen from him has been a lot less put together than that. So it's like he realized that seemed to be something of an important call about his like apartment, his living situation. Maybe he realized like, okay, I gotta put aside the fucking, you know, 15-year-old Japanese Sakura girl for a little bit here and fucking, you know, be a man given to hate! You know. It's just a prank, bro. Oh, finally I can hear again.
Like ignorant black people.
What? Sir!
Third eye.
Sir, excuse me, sir! Sir! I mean, I guess he's allowed to say it. If anyone
None
is.
of my friends are black. I have Japanese ancestry.
Oh.
A bunch of black people want to chill with me at my best time.
What?
Or are Asians that I like.
Is this another cop that's throwing him out, I think? So wait, hang on. Where is he now?
Black people.
This is amazing how many, like, he is getting thrown out of places, but it's like they just aren't willing to put him in jail? Is it literally like if we put him in jail, it'll look like we're racist because he's black? Is that what it is? Because, like, I don't know what it is. What the fuck is the deal? Why are they not putting him in jail? It's like, there keeps being cops and security guys and people throwing him out of businesses, and you think at some point somebody would be like, hey, can we fucking get this guy to stop doing this? Can we, like, maybe make this an official legal charge or something?
This is third eye. None of my friends are black. I have Japanese ancestry.
Yeah, I think he is racist somewhat against his own race. I mean, he's very much convinced that he is, like, Japanese. I mean, by turns, he's either 100% pure Japanese, he said before, or he has Japanese ancestry, or whatever. Like, I mean, I would be willing to assume that maybe he is, you know, half Japanese or something, possibly. But there was also a thing in the other video, if you remember, if you saw that video, early on, there was a video he did where he was stalking this woman on a bus, and there was this text on the screen that said something about, like, Grandma is not like other South American diplomats or something. So it got me thinking, maybe he's like South American? I mean, he certainly looks, you know, like a black guy with dreadlocks, but I suppose he could just be like a fucking dark-skinned, like, Brazilian guy with, like... People have said his hair looks fake. Maybe it's fucking fake dreadlocks. Maybe him being black isn't even real. Who knows?
Actually want to chill with me at my best time, or are Asians that I like. Definitely see the bad karma. Oh, you guys have bad karma. That's... She's just saying it.
Wait, okay. There's a guy named Andwele who is wanted in Vancouver. It kind of looks like him in his mugshot if he's wearing a disguise. 5'10", 146 pounds, pretty skinny. I mean, he's supposed to be in Washington, D.C. That's like the other side of the country. And there's evidence to suggest that he is in Washington, D.C. I haven't seen any, like, Vancouver landmarks or anything. So I feel like I might have noticed, but on the other hand, there are a lot of, like, Asian women in his videos, and I mean, Vancouver does have a pretty big Asian population. I don't know if Maryland does. So it's possible he's just lying about where he's from. But, like, that seems too high concept for a person like this to go to that trouble. Zara said that somebody in chat is claiming they know him or something. I'm not seeing where that is. Somebody says, I don't think we should make fun of his voice since some may take it as bullying. Well, I don't really care if some take it as whatever they fucking want to take it as. But you know, yeah, you know, he seems to have, but that's all part of it though. The voice is part of it. I mean, he's a black guy who sounds like a fucking surfer bro. He sounds crazy half the time, but then sometimes he can sound like somewhat like reasonably lucid if he wants to. When he's talking to the police, he's able to at least form sentences and shit. I don't know. I think his voice is kind of an important part of it. And the fact that he'll, like, not talk sometimes and then be loud other times, you gotta bring up the voice. It's important. Oh god.
This is third eye. I wanted to read the story.
He is literally just going back and forth in this library or whatever. And, like, oh, this girl has her fucking socks on and took off her shoes, and I'm just gonna record her. And charitably, maybe you can say that he thinks, I don't know, like, the feet being out represents happiness and auspicious harvests or some stupid, I don't fucking know. Like, it might not be a sex thing. We might all be reading into it as a sex thing when he brings up 15-year-olds and fucking whatever the kid needs and all this foot stuff, and we might all be just, you know, I know what you're all thinking, but I mean, it's possible that it's just all a big coincidence. I mean, just a big ol' coinky-dink. I don't know. Probably not, though. Oh yeah, no, that's actually also a good point. Somebody in chat just pointed out, spirit of what? I didn't even think about this, but, well, first of all, she is studying Native American language. I love that this woman just, I mean, I don't love this, actually. It's very upsetting that this woman probably is very aware that this guy is, like, spying on her and what she's doing. Maybe she just doesn't care, because she seems to be sitting out in the open, or, I don't know. Like, but I did notice spirit of happy endings, like, what is the... What, you know, the term happy endings. What... You know, you could maybe make the argument that that is connected to his, Asian lady fetish. I don't know. Oh no, she is now aware of him. Wait, so God, the secondhand embarrassment. God. Just, this woman is just trying to live her life. And then, like, what? What? And just the fucking, this spooky man.
Dude, your chakras are really nice. Like, I really want to put my tongue in your chakras, bro. Kashkawi, bro.
At least he's being quiet at the library, you know? It's really funny that this is the... He is... Okay, also there is just a bunch of funny text on the screen about Native America, I sway them, dishonesty, whatever. Make sense of whatever's happening there, but, like, it's funny to me that he's speaking in ostensibly the same voice he uses when he's at home. Whenever we've seen him at home and he's just almost virtually silently muttering at the camera. And that's what he's doing now, and he's at a library. It makes sense for him to be talking like this at a library. I mean, maybe speak up a little bit, you know, like we literally can't hear what he's saying. But it makes sense that he would try to be quiet here. It really still does not make sense to me why he needs to be quiet at home. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still fascinated by that. I don't know why. It's just that I've never seen somebody else be, like, so quiet when they're alone. It feels like that's just a natural instinct that everybody has, where it's like, oh, I'm alone, nobody can hear me, I'm gonna make more noise and be more free to, like, be myself. And then when you're out in public and you're in a bus, you'd think that you might keep to yourself just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, the natural instinct is, like, you know, keep talking to yourself, but maybe, like, you know, mutter into your fucking, like, sleeve or whatever. Like, you know... But this guy is just completely fucking reversed for him. It's crazy stuff. Healing rites of goddess. Oh no, sir, we don't need you helping them with feminizing. That's fine. That's quite alright. Meditation for video and computer games that heal Native Americans. So now the Native Americans have entered the chat. You know, where does the Native American thing fall into this whole situation is my question, because this guy's a Talmudic Shinto Buddhist Jew. Is he also, like, gonna fucking do us a rain dance? What's happening now? What the fuck?
This is third eye. Yeah, I'm trying to hold all of that.
I just love the way this guy gets political. It's so funny whenever he gets, like... Because I guess everything that he does is somewhat political, but whenever he mentions Democrats or Republicans or Nazis or Uyghurs or whatever, it's always just this, like, oh, right, you are vaguely aware that there is a world around you. Right, oh, yeah, okay. You'd think you would know that you know, what you're doing in it, but I guess not. Ow. Wait. Random text again from people that he knows. This is from Quali now. My name is in the middle of equality. Get settled without trying to stomp in every time. Nothing is forcing me to open. If I am doing Something more important. Their karma is to wait, not me compromise my safety, but help them when convenient for me on my rented space. And then Kwali says, thanks for this information. Baba will be in touch with them. We appreciate you keeping thing '(s) reasonable and hope they will abide by their agreements. Keeping things reasonable? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what the context of this. Maybe this is like his fucking brother or something, and like, I don't know, this seems to, they're sending hugs, like they seem to be, you know, maybe familial, but nothing in this statement up here is fucking reasonable or makes any fucking sense. Well, I don't understand what the problem is or why this is even in his video. It's pretty important that he shows us that.
You wanna help, like, Jews, like, Catholics are so bad. Like, I didn't think that Jews would try. Because Jews, like, hurt Jesus.
Jewish spiritual master, kiss her souls. XX. Yahweh is my biatch. XX. You know, now I regret not starting the stream with SMT music. I guess there just is no winning. Attractive fox girl, so preppy. Psychology, discipline of the kindergartners to sit quietly. Oh, right. Now I understand it all. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah, just respect me, like, that's, like, respect, like, yeah, that is the top, like.
Oh my god. Tifa analysis, everybody. We're giving her a deep, thorough analysis with a team of cheerleaders. Yeah, so Final Fantasy VII is make no mistake, chat members, Final Fantasy VII is as integral to this man's personal religion as, like, Jesus, or I guess not Jesus, well, maybe Jesus. I'm not familiar enough with, you know, Judaism and Kabbalah to know how Jesus factors in, but, you know, Kabbalah and Shinto and fucking Buddhism and Final Fantasy VII are all fundamental building blocks of this man's religious sanctity. I joked in the last video in the stream, I was like, you know, this is like a guy who, he posted on JP once, and now he wants to be the little girl. He played Final Fantasy VII and Suikoden, and now he's like this. And I said those two specifically because this reminds me of that. Does anybody remember that post from years ago? It was like some guy detailing like his horrible roommate experience, and it was like this soul bonder Suikoden fangirl who would invite over her friends, and they were like trying to fucking transmogrify their souls like Suikoden characters or something. That's kind of what this reminds me of, is when your insanity leaks over into Japanese role-playing games. And it just becomes completely incomprehensible. Was it the Final Fantasy house? Was that? No, that wasn't the Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy house was the one where it was that, like, Genova bitch who was, like, abusing people. I'm talking... Oh, no, yeah, but it was related to her. Yeah. No, she was, like, related to that, I think. That was, like, an unrelated crazy thing that people later realized was like, oh, yeah, that is Final Fantasy house girl, I think. Yeah. No, you're right. I think that is her. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this is some Final Fantasy house shit, a little bit. There's a little bit of Final Fantasy house here.
That is personal power.
Tifa materia. But like, okay, but do you did you play FF7? What does that mean, common Tifa materia? Because, like, you know, the materia system of FF7, you could equip any materia to any character. So there is no Tifa materia. It's not like you can make Cloud be more like Tifa by wearing the Tifa materia. It's like, oh, I want Tifa to have the 4x cut ability. And I give her that materia, and then I want her to give Cloud the steal ability. That's how that works. So I don't even know what this means. Even when I understand what he's saying, and I know, and this is a Bible that I know, the Final Fantasy VII Bible, I know that one. And like, I know my scriptures of Midgar. And like, and I still don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't think he does. Booba physics materia. Yes. Yeah, I would really love it if we could find a Persona 5 weirdo after this. Not even 5. I mean, like 3 or 4. I mean, 1 and 2. Fucking whatever. Just a Persona weirdo. Because, I mean, it's funny, I'm surprised this guy isn't a Persona weirdo, because he's really into Japanese stuff, he's really into high school students. So you'd think he would be one of those types of Persona fans. But also, like, I distinctly remember in the last video, there were parts where some of the random text that he had on screen was talking about Jungian philosophy and, like, various things like that. And so it's like, yeah, maybe he will surprise us all, and it will turn out that the reason he's into fucking like Buddhist stuff is actually because he played Digital Devil Saga and thought that it was kind of cool. You know, we know he's into Final Fantasy VII. It's not completely far-fetched to assume that this guy who's into all this wacko shit might have also discerned some... That's the thing. I want a guy like this whose his crazy thing is the fucking tarot card shit from Persona. I want his crazy... Okay, we're designing a crazy person now, chat. Custom crazy person, okay? This is my custom crazy person, okay? It's like this guy. But first of all, he cooks. He has a cooking channel. He makes food. Not exclusively, but like in addition to other stuff, he makes food, because obviously that's fun. But like outside of the food, he's really into Persona, right? And it's like because his brain goblin, he got really hooked on the psychology angle and also the tarot card angle, and so he starts drawing all sorts of like shit, you know, Jesus. The little red string leads straight to the Fool card. I mean, obviously, it's right there, checkmate atheists, you know. That's my custom crazy person. I'm going to have him minted after the stream. Do not right-click him, you fuckers. So, Zara mentioned earlier that someone in chat might have known this guy. I think she said she was mistaken. I think she was reading something about the other guy that someone recommended. But I am amazed, honestly. I mean, what do we got? Like 600 people here or something? I mean, again, I am amazed that this guy is so unknown. I'm amazed that I am the one that's fucking breaking this to the internet, or I guess Zen with the super chat last time was, but you know, I'm the YouTube channel that's breaking this. You'd think that, I mean, like, you'd think for one thing he would have been arrested at this point, but with how active he is and how openly out in public he is in the Maryland area, you would think that there already would have been somebody. Like, you would think that the person who recommended this to me would have been like, hey, bro, there's a crazy guy in my area who you really need to look at. I guess nobody would know that he has a YouTube. There's no reason to assume that he has a YouTube. So I guess that's probably what it would be. But it's just like, yeah, man, I can't believe how... I mean, everybody, the guy's on the bus just smiling and babbling and screaming about, I worship goddess, and there's cops escorting him out. And there's all these fucking high school girls that he's stalking. And how big is the area? How many high schools are there? At some point, they have to have his fucking picture up in these fucking schools, right? And like on the buses and everywhere in this city. Just put him up on the news. girls are able to menstruate with goddess, society succeeds eco.
Yeah, society. Yeah.
Not Gaijin. None of the Japanese are male. I love the fucking little smiley turtle next to the Japanese flag here. Why is the turtle emoji relevant? I guess our boy's turtly enough for the Turtle Club, at least.
They're trying to make sure that you're there. This is the whore, and
Is now okay. Blessed by goddess Tifa, Megami Tifa, right? True. What is it? True reincarnation of goddess Megami Tifa. Wait, no, hang on. Okay, no, he has to be an SMT guy. Like Shin Megami Tensei, he keeps saying the word Shin, and I don't know what he thinks that means, but I'm pretty sure it just means, like, new in Japanese. It's like New Super Mario Brothers was like Shin Super Mario Brothers. And like Shin Godzilla. And Shin Megami Tensei refers to, it's like the new series based on the Megami Tensei series, which is like reincarnation of the goddess or something, is what it translates to. And goddess is Megami. So, yeah, I would, I mean, I think we also have confirmation that the goddess that he worships is genuinely Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, which is absolutely fucking hilarious. But, like, you know, at that point, I'm not willing to say that he is probably not also, you know, played, like, Nocturne or something, SMT4, maybe, like... Do you think he was able to beat the Minotaur? I think so. I feel like he would have beat his head against the wall.
and always individuals who select or from another state to Washington, D.C., the United States, they're just saying, like...
So, yeah, it's like true reincarnation of the goddess, or I think is what Shin Megami Tensei means. Japanese is very confusing because the word Shin means something, but like in the context of that statement, I guess it means specifically like the word, it means true. So maybe he's using Shin maybe as like truth? Like when he shouts Shin at a police officer that's arresting him, is it like, nah, bro, I'm telling you the truth, Shin. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Yeah, I think that I think that this guy might actually be my SMT weirdo.
Yeah,
which is pretty big. Phoenix down. Chaim. And I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, actually. If you've played FF7, or like any 90s Square Enix game, you probably fucking know that series, that whole company in the 90s had this whole thing about like eco fucking like bioterrorism, like Final Fantasy VII is about eco-terrorists trying to stop a corporation from, like, sucking the planet dry of its resources, essentially. And so I can see how this guy maybe became, like, a weird, like, natural fucking Buddhist guy because, like, Final Fantasy convinced him to love Mother Gaia and Mother Earth or something. That might actually be why he's like this. That might be a non-insignificant part of why he's like this.
Rockville Pike and Marinelli Road. CLA.
to Republicans, anti-Semitic. Nah. Like, we punish that.
Rockville Pike and North Drive.
I'm really struggling to figure out what exactly his political ideology would be, even. You know, like, he'll bring up Democrats and Republicans and whatever, but I cannot discern what he, like, feels like he is. Or, like, if he feels like he's a base radical centrist who's above it all and super pretentious like me. Or what the deal is.
That's normal. It is egos. It is chaos. I see it. Cool.
Huh. Now he's watching little girls. What did he look up? Thanksgiving Ishtar 1. Is this maybe the name of the channel? No, it kind of looks like he just fucking word vomited into the search bar, but... Giving thanks. Making... Yeah, so he's got some... It's of course an Asian girl. Anybody who's Asian is not safe from this man. Any Asian woman is not safe from this man. Essentially. That's the main takeaway, is if your name is Asian and you have black hair, he will look at you and go, Shinto! And call you a fertility goddess and a great mother. And he will, like, want to suck on your feet. Even if you're, like, from fucking Vietnam or, like, maybe even, like, India, he'll probably be like, whatever, it's close enough. Dude. Oh my god. Joe Biden, what? What is this? Loving... What? Okay, no. So this is a comment that he left... I think on her video, probably. No, it's loving kindness. What is this video? Hang on. Loving... And then what is the video? Yeah, it's a meditation video. Right, so loving kindness is just, oh, I guess it's like a concept. It's like a Buddhist concept. Meditation through loving kindness, I guess. So this must be the type of thing that he's looking up. I guess on one of these videos, one of these many loving kindness meditation videos, he left this comment about President Joe Biden. The President Biden is watching. The president sits in his chair, grateful for some meaningful, open-eared communication. They have message among mobile construction is too much of what the construction. It does. Biden has a strong respect for innocence. Oh yeah, we've seen that on display a few times. That's for sure. Yeah, so he wrote up this whole, like, comment about America and Americans and urbanizing surrounding states. This is the most coherent thing that I've seen him write, and it's just him babbling about a Biden on a fucking meditation video, which is really saying something. Well, fucking shit. How are you even following any of this text? Because we're now, like, on the second stream of this guy. What is he eating here? He is eating astragalus root. I don't know what that is. I guess it's some kind of a vitamin that he's taking. But he's super happy to take the vitamin. What are his views on Shinto, Abe? Now he's sending, like, emails to people? What's this? Good morning. Thank you for starting your morning with... I was proud of our school. What the fuck? Okay, no, this is from someone to him. To me. Good morning, blah, blah, blah. The magnitude of the increase proposal from the county. So this is... I think this is just like a chain letter about, like, local politics. God, I really cannot stand watching this man smile. You know, there's some people you love to see, like, a pretty girl smile. You love to see, like, you know, Rich Evans light up with laughter. But watching this guy smile, man, is just... It's like, it's making me feel upset. I don't know. Because every time he smiles, it's just... am I allowed to say that it's a punchable face? It's a bit of a punchable face with the smile and knowing... It's the context of what he, you know, all his weird foot stuff and kid stuff and like whatever he's doing. Whatever creepy thing he's up to. Creeping on people in public. It's like the fucking smile, man. I just can't deal with the fucking smile. Look at his thin-ass arms, too. Like, goddamn. His arms look like barbells. Holy shit. Oh, God, guy, you need to eat more than 3 mushrooms a day. Optimal digestive something is what that said there. He really thinks he's optimally digesting. I guess he's got a fucking pizza box over here. Why is he so rail thin if he's eating pizza? Maybe he's just really poor. They burned down Tree of Life. Now he's like praying and he's doing this fucking meditation thing. God, you don't need to film yourself. We get it. You're fucking meditating. You're a fucking pretty little meditating fucking Japanese 15-year-old girl and your boobs are gonna come in soon and you've got pretty feet. You've got great feet, guy. Thanks for your meditating. It's so great. Fucking stop smiling. God damn it. Wait, what are you doing? He's got a fucking freezer. He's got all this food. Look at all this food. Why is he so skinny? Why is this man so skinny? Why doesn't he eat more food? He's got plenty of food in the house. Why is he so goddamn skinny? This is bullshit. I guess he might, I mean, I'm being an asshole. I'm being a penis, but I mean, he might legitimately just have like an eating disorder or something, which I guess is also concerning, but I mean, my concern for him is a little bit lower on the scale of, you know, a little lower than my concern for the people around him. But, yeah, he's very skinny, it seems like by choice. Maybe he thinks he's like Gandhi and he's like fasting or some shit, but he's not fasting, he is eating, he just eats very minimally. I didn't realize he had access to so much food, because in the last... I mean, again, we only watched like a couple of his fucking videos. We've only watched 2 of his videos this entire time I've been streaming today. This is the second video of his, I think. Maybe the third that we've watched. So, like, they're dense. They're very densely packed and hard to get through. But, like, we watched a few of his videos last time, and we only saw him eating, like, mushrooms and some veggies and some soy sauce. The multiple different videos. We saw that he would, like, steam up veggies and, like, eat them that way. And so, but now he's, like, putting away all these groceries. Look at that. There's, like, multiple DiGiorno's in there. There's, like, frozen meats. There's frozen vegetables. There's various frozen dinners. God, his face must hurt. The smiling has to hurt. Bhakti for my mother, vegetarianism, environmentalism, truthfulness, non-theft, and then I don't know what the rest of this says. I'm trying to make sense of what these illustrations are. This appears to be like a very crudely drawn, like, girl, like facing the camera, kind of. She looks like a fucking Animal Crossing villager. Like her body is facing sideways, but her head is facing the camera. And then here is like, this is like a ghost with sunglasses and his buddy are trying to harass a Minnie Mouse dressed up as a mummy into like coming to their house with them and doing the photo shoot they want to do. And she's like, no. And they're like, no, but you're gonna be famous. That's what I'm interpreting from this image. And the sunglasses ghost is like that one ghost from Undertale who really likes music. What was his name? Hoobastank? Whatever his name was. That depressed ghost. Well, now he's like a creeper. Well, I don't know what Bhakti means, but yeah, this is, I guess he has this on his fridge, and then down here it says Drunken Master Style, which you know, old dirty foot creep, live and uncut, styles unbreakable, shatterproof, to the young youth, give me your feet, I want to sniff them. Napster Blue, great. When you are almost 30 and the isekai hasn't kicked in yet. Any day now I'm gonna wind up in Sword Art Online, bro. You know what? No, shoot a little higher than that, though. You know, a little high. Shoot. Drop the lighter. That's good. Shoot for .hack at least. Do me a favor. Listen, Jerry. Do me a personal favor, Jerry. Listen, Jerry. Just shoot for .hack. If you're gonna try to get isekai, don't fucking go for Sword Art Online. Go for .hack. Or like, don't do one of those like I reincarnated as a slime or some shit. Dude, just go for the, you know, just go for .hack. It's fine. There was probably isekai fucking before .hack, but in terms of like getting sucked inside of the MMO, which is like the main isekai genre now, it traces back to .hack pretty well. Fuck happened to... Oh, there it is. There's the lighter. Wait, he's looking up, like, anime girls now. Who are these anime girls? What is he... Wait, I look away for, like, 2 seconds, and now we're looking at this. A book about Japan. And there's, like... I think I saw a VTuber. Maybe it was a Pokemon. I love the way his chest hair is, like, striped, too. He's like a zebra. I wonder if he does that himself. It's striped to fit along with his, like, his super thin, like, ribs and, like, yeah. So this is just what this guy does. God, this fucking meditation thing. And it's like, are you really meditating, though? Like, you know... I don't know, people meditate. There's like people that say they like meditating. Vinny once said on stream that he meditated and it helped him. And I was like, oh, maybe meditate. You know, maybe. And it's like, I guess that's fine. There's ways you can do it. Maybe don't do it like a complete asshole with your like fucking... Where you do the like, oh, I gotta have my hands in my lap and like this whole fucking thing. This guy's like one step away from But like, I don't know, this like meditation. Are you really meditating? You sit there and you pretend to meditate for 2 seconds and then you grab your phone and like film some fucking feet or something. Like, is this really meditating? Is it like meditation when it seems to be mostly about your social media fucking like vlogs or whatever? I don't know. Far be it from me to criticize this guy's behavior. Like, good meditation. Really good, long-lasting meditation there. Yeah. I don't know. That's this guy. I think that's fine. We've done this guy now 2 streams in... twice in 3 streams we've now talked about this guy, and there's been a video recently, so I think we're good on this dude. We have not learned much more about him. I've said this before, with other people that I found, but obviously I'm a terrible YouTuber and nobody is allowed to acknowledge that they've ever heard of me. So every time I say, like, hey, it would be really cool if some other YouTuber could, like, maybe, you know, talk about this guy that I found, because he's really interesting, and maybe there's more info that could be, you know, discerned, and then they just, nobody ever talks about any of those people. It's really unfortunate. Because it's like, I guess I just have to do all my own fucking work. Like, I don't wanna be the guy that has to go through this guy's whole fucking video catalog. I want to see the other person's 4-hour documentary that they make about, you know, oh, and it seems that this traces back to this, and we did some digging, and he has a Facebook. I don't want to do all of that. I want to introduce the guy to the world, and then other people, you know, then other people make the Iron Wrath documentary. But obviously that's never gonna happen. So I guess, you know, we're never gonna know more about if he has 400 other channels, because I'm certainly not doing digging into that. If a fucking user wants to do it, if a viewer wants to, like, put together a doc with more info about this guy, that'd be great, but only if you've got, like, more context, because at this point I think we've ran out of things to say when it comes to just, like, watching his content, you know. If we know more specifically about him and maybe how he wound up this way, that would really be interesting, but yeah, that would be whatever his name is. We still don't really know what to call him. And yeah, that'll do it for the stream, though. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope you had fun. This one, you know, we went for a little while. I don't know, I did some streaming earlier today on Twitch. If you weren't there for it, I was doing bass guitar stuff, and that was pretty fun. I went for like 3 hours, got really tired playing 25-minute progressive rock songs that take me all across the fucking fretboard of my bass. It was a good time. It was a good time. And I kept screaming every time I missed a note. It was a lot of fun. We're probably going to do that again, maybe tomorrow even. Maybe tomorrow morning. People seem to be into the early morning rock stuff, you know. So maybe check out the Twitch if you're interested in some music shitposts. You know, doing other things over there. Next time I'm live on Twitch, I might want to do both that, and then also I want to look at, like, shit music in general. Like, you know, like, do a bit of a Brad Taste style stream. We look at some fucking, like, bad albums. Like, we did that a little while ago on YouTube. It was copyright hell. I really wanted to edit that video down, but it was not really possible. There was a fantastic part of that stream that I did months ago where it was, I was looking at a Wu-Tang Clan music video from 1997, where it was literally, like, every shot. I don't want to say every frame, but every shot was something funny. And, like, there was some funny effect or something. And I really wanted to make that into a video, but, you know, YouTube did not appreciate that copyright-wise. So maybe more, like, crappy music videos. That could be a thing we do tomorrow. Or sometime. I don't know. Whenever. On Twitch. I might not stream. I'll probably stream, like, early in the morning tomorrow. I don't know. I think I probably want to just fucking... I think I just want to sleep for a million years. I said that earlier today, and then I didn't nap. There was a period there at, like, 4 in the afternoon where I was lying in bed, like, man, I should really just be asleep right now. Because I'm very tired, but, I sure did just stay up and do another stream, so... Yeah, I hope everybody had fun, you know, analyzing the strange man. And, hopefully people in the Maryland area are maybe, informed that they should be aware, is all. Like, don't harass the guy or stalk him or whatever. Don't, like, fucking, you know, go to his house. But, you know, if you're in the fucking Maryland area and you know any Asian women, I'm just saying... You fucking let them know that there is a feet creeper about. Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. And, take it easy. Penis. I'm gonna go sleep for a million years. Bye.